eRoster, and then once we get to eRoster, and you type in your password and log in. I don't know why some of these pictures didn't load. Log in. Okay, then when you pick this year, our school, and which period you want. Okay, so I'll just download a couple classes. I'm just going to get started with a couple. We'll download this. That's going to fly into, go ahead and shut that. And then we'll pick another class. And I just pick period 5, all courses. So I've got 2 classes now. We'll download that. And of course you download all of them, right? So we're done with this. And let's just pretend like we got all our classes. Then back to EasyGrade Pro, either open up your existing, we're just going to create a new one, start from scratch, create a new grade book, and here we go. I'm going to open this up, save this in some intelligent place, and we'll just call it, I'm just going to call it test for you guys, and we can put it wherever. So make a new folder in here and call it grades, and save that in there. And then what do we want to do? We want to import a class, and we select easy import of students. Dave says this is the key here. Do easy import, click next, select the term, give this a title, and Middle Arts 2, say OK. And then we go get our text file, which for me is in downloads, and period 5. I should have cleaned up all my files before. Okay, we can see it's grayed out right here, or period 2 is the one we want. You switch the show from text files to all files and select your course. And now here's where it takes a minute. Okay, here's our name of the format. Oh, this is for our classes, and we can call it basic or whatever. But then this is a last name. I'm going to pull this down so we don't have to scroll up. This is a first name, student's ID number, and this of course is gender. And then let's scroll back down, and we don't need to put the period in because we already have that. And then for these next ones, the parent name and all that, there is nothing. Dave says go ahead and just select the customs. 1, 2, he says go right down the list. Go all the way, I think it's 8 or 9. We'll find out when we get there. I know. You can fast forward this if you get bored. He says you can rename these, but he never does. And so if Dave doesn't rename them, there must not be a reason. But, we know what we're doing, right? Whoops, it should be 6. Supposed to know what I'm doing. 7, and you'd think birthday, they'd actually have one for that, or phone number, and then we know what year it is. So he says just skip all the rest of that and say next, and then just say import and say OK. Would you like to import again? Say yes. Now this time, instead of clicking here, click up to other formats, and there's the name of what we just used, what we named it. We clicked on that other formats tab, and then click next. Would you like to import a new class? Yes. A new class, same term, and this would be Digital Arts 5, and say OK. And then we go into the same place, change text files to all files, come down to period. I should have cleaned up everything so this didn't look so terrible. And you notice this time, I'm going to click no. This time we got everything in here, and we didn't have to go through all those other selections.